So we ended up getting the kids, going back to the house. And we got to the house, I told the kids to like wash up and go to bed. And I'm sitting on the sofa with D, and he was just like, so what y'all did? So I give him a rundown on brunch and everything. And I'm just like, yo, it was so much fun. We had so much fun. Like, we want to make this a normal thing to do like brunch, like regularly. And he was just like, okay, all right, we can, yeah, that can work. I guess that could be your girl time. And I'm just like, yes. He was like, did y'all get y'all nails done? I'm like, yes, we did, because D paid for us to get our nails done. Because after brunch, we were supposed to get our nails done, which we did. We did. And we did everything else. So he was like, let me see. And I was showing him like my nails and stuff. And he was just like, okay, all right. And that was that for that night. The next day, woke up, went to work. And as I'm at work, I get a call from D. And he was just like, so you big balling now, huh? I'm like, what you talking about? He was like, so Cook came into work today and was just like, yo, Key made Jasmine feel like she was a celebrity, yo, like it was like red carpet treatment. And I'm like, huh? He was like, yeah, I said that same thing too when he came in saying that, like, my girl made your girl feel like it was red carpet treatment. Like, go on. He was like, yeah, she was just paying for everything. But Jasmine said she had so much fun, and she just loves Key. So much fun. And then he said, oh, so she was paying for everything. And then I was like, D, I didn't use your card, D. I did not use your card. He was like, It's the fact that my boy come into work to tell me how my girl just treated the fuck out of his girl. Like, when we start doing that, Slim? I was like, Slim? D? He was like, my bad. Kiana, when did we start doing that? I was like, well, D, I just got wrapped up in the moment, and because I was suggesting places to go, I mean, I paid for them. Like, the only thing that I used your card for was for us to get our nails done. That was the only thing I used your card for. And he was just like, but we didn't talk about any of that. Like, you just go out just blowing money. I'm like, well, D, I didn't blow money. And I'm like, I used some of that money from like my stocks. And I'm like, and it wasn't much. Like, I didn't spend a lot of money. I'm like, and I was having fun. It's been a minute since I had like girl time and I just had fun. And he was just like, see, you getting beside yourself. You getting beside yourself because you should not be giving a red carpet treatment to a bitch you don't even know. I'm like, well, you the one that said that we should be friends. I'm like, and you know how I get when I'm like, when I have friends. Like, you know how I am with my friends. He's like, but I ain't your friend yet. I'm just like, but yes she is. That is my friend. He was like, you really just started hanging out with her. That is not your friend yet. You don't know her. You need to make better decisions when it comes to your money. And I'm like, I did. I'm like, I'm sorry. I'm like, can we just talk about this when I get home? Like, can we just talk about it when I get home? He was like, whatever. And he hung up. And in my mind, I'm just like, yo, what the fuck I did? I'm like, I only used his card for the nails. And everything else, like, she paid for her own brunch. I mean, I just paid for, like, the desserts and the dinner that we had. Of course, you had more drinks, but I'm like, that one was, and that was my money. So, like, what? So, we tabled that. When he got home for work that night, same normal routine. The kids were already up in the bed. His tree was already rolled up in the bathroom waiting for him on the sink. So when he get in, take a shower, smoke, whatever, and then come out, dinner be ready. The whole spiel. So when he came out, of course, his eyes was low. And I'm just like, okay, all right. I had him took like 2 shots of tequila while he was in that bathroom, because I'm just like, we about to talk about money. And then it's money that I spent. So I don't know what's going to happen. Like, so, yeah. He come out, sit down on the sofa, and he was like, look, I just need you to be smarter. I'm like, what you mean? He's like, look, you get all excited when you think you made you a friend, and you just forget, like, you don't really know these people. Like, you don't really know. Like, yeah, I know Cook because me and Cook went to high school together. Like I know Cook, but you don't know Jasmine. You don't know Jasmine. Like, him and Jasmine have only been together for like 2 years. He barely know Jasmine, and I'm just like, but Jasmine's so sweet. Like, she's real sweet. Like, look, if I would have got a bad vibe from Jasmine, I would have ended it at brunch. I promise you, I would have ended it at brunch. He said, but that ain't it. That's not what I mean. Like, you be so naive when it comes to people. Like, you always just want to see the good in people. So it's like, she could very well have something bad going for her, but you don't want to see the good in her. Because that's just you. You just like to see the good in people before you even notice the bad. And I'm just like, I know that, but I didn't get that vibe from her. It's like, you missing what I'm saying. All I'm saying is, you don't need to be spending your money on people you don't even know like that. And then now you don't set the tone that, like, whenever y'all go out, you gonna flip the bill for everything. I'm like, that's not the tone I said at all. Like, that's not. But in that moment, I rationalized. I'm just like, okay, maybe he's right. Maybe I did set that tone. Because he was like, Cook came in all excited talking about my girl giving his girl red carpet treatment and all this and that. And I'm just like, okay. All right. He said, but do you see how this looks for me? Like my girl out here just splurging on his girl. I'm like, okay, I get it, D. I can see it. I'm sorry. I apologize, but I used my money. I didn't use your money. So it ain't even about the money that you use. I just need you to be smarter when it comes to interacting and dealing with people, because you're so quick to trust people. You're so quick to see the good in people, and I just need you to just take a second and just think before you start doing stuff. Just like, okay, all right, then, all right. He's like, but everything's good. We fine. We fine. Just don't let that shit happen again. I was like, all right, it ain't gonna happen again. So I walked back in the kitchen, took me like 2 more shots of tequila, and I went and laid down in the bed, because I'm just like, that kind of hurt my feelings a little bit. Because I'm like, yeah, I do. I know that I do see the good in people before I see the bad. And I try to give people the benefit of the doubt. Because I'm like, I don't know. And I'm just like, I don't have any friends here in Maryland. I'm just like, oh, this can be my friend. And it was, yeah. So we left that at that. The next morning, I woke up, went to work. Things were fine. I came back home. The AC wasn't working. And I'm just like, I called D. I'm like, D, it's hot in this house. The AC is not working. I'm gonna have to call the landlord. He was just like, whoa, before you call them, let me figure out what I can do. Because he did not like dealing with the landlord. Because he know that if he called the landlord, he's not going to be dealing with the husband. He's going to be dealing with the wife. Because the landlords, like, they were married. They was a married couple. But everything was being funneled through the wife. And D hated that. He hated that. He did not like talking to her. So when anything happened at the house, he had me reach out to her. And then it's just like, anytime that we would reach out to her, she was always wanting to come to the house. And they didn't know that we had dogs at the house. So we would have to, like, try to figure out what to do with the dogs. This and that. It was a lot that would go on with me trying to call her. And I'm just like, well, D, we can't be sitting in this house with no AC. Like, it's hot in here. And I know if it's hot on the second level, I know it's hot upstairs because heat rises. So I know the boys are hot in their room upstairs. And he was just like, we'll figure something out. He ended up going to Home Depot, getting some ACs, the little fans or whatever not. And then he asked his dad for his dad's window unit, because his dad had a window unit at his house. So a little AC box window unit at his house. So he went and got that from his dad's house. And we started, like, setting all that up. But it got to the point that, like, it just got so hot one night that we stayed a couple of nights at Pop's house until we can figure out how to get fixed. Because he was not trying to contact the landlord at all. He was trying his best not to contact the landlord. But we finally had to give in and contact them to, like, let them know, like, look, we've been without AC for a few weeks, for a few days now. And we need to get this fixed.